What up, party people? Casual video for you today, coming live from the bathroom at my mom's house. I'm moving to England in 10 days from when I'm filming this. I don't know when it's going up, and that's terrifying. And I thought that I would do one more Q&A, so let's see what you came up with. Do you have any regrets leaving Australia? I don't have any specific regrets, like I don't think I've done anything wrong that I would change, but I am very, very sad about leaving Australia. What is the smallest moving box you can fit in? I genuinely do think that the smallest moving box I can fit in is the one that I did successfully fit into in my December video. I think I honestly could fit into a slightly smaller box, but it would have to be lower. That one was quite a tall box. And for the bending to work, like my butt wouldn't be able to fit down with that height if it were any slimmer. But if it were a shorter box that were slightly smaller, I think I could fit into that. Yeah, but that was like a really perfectly sized box. I was really happy about that. On a scale of 1 to Backstreet Boys, how excited are you to move? This is a complicated question because I'm like a 9.5 out of Backstreet Boys excited to move, but like I've also got I've got very high levels of every possible emotion. Like I've got very high levels of excitement and happiness, but then also extreme sadness and fear. And there's just a lot, like a very high level of every emotion, but I've started to shut down emotionally at this point, which I'm quite enjoying because when you're feeling every feeling all at once, it's very complicated and hard to deal with. So a 9.5, yeah. What's your favorite musical? Ooh. My favorite, I think it's just Wicked, honestly, because I've seen Wicked so many times. I did my work experience there, and every single time that Alphabet goes up during Defying Gravity, I'm just like, yeah, this is what I want to do with my life. What's your least favorite type of shark, and do you believe / participate in the New Year's resolutions hype? My least favorite type of shark is anything that just doesn't count as a shark in my mind, so any of the ones that like don't really have teeth. Like I hate the Port Jackson shark. I always forget if it's Port Jackson or Port Arthur. One of them is a shark, one of them is a massacre. Both are bad. And I do believe / participate in the New Year's resolutions hype, but that's because I participate in resolutions like all year and I love fresh starts. And I've done a blog post on what my New Year's resolutions are. I'll link it down below. Will I be able to hug you when you move here? And can we please go to Build-A-Bear together? Thanks. Yes, you will be able to hug me when I move there. Not immediately, because I'll be at an airport looking and feeling disgusting. But I will be at like every event possible once I move. And you can definitely hug me. I'm really good at hugs. And we can go to Build-A-Bear together, definitely. I love Build-A-Bear. I feel like if I were to ever have a meetup, it should be a Build-A-Bear because I goddamn love me a Build-A-Bear. Can you recommend a food you've discovered you've liked more since New Year's? I went to my grandparents' house a few days ago and they made chicken but with like grapes. It was really good. What excited you the most about moving to the UK? Being closer to a lot of my friends and being closer to Europe because I've got a lot of friends here because obviously this is where I grew up, but I also have a lot of friends in the UK and I only ever see them for like a really short amount of time before I have to leave again. And also being closer to Europe because I think we know how much I love traveling, and the fact that I end up in Europe so frequently anyway, like I'm gonna be saving a lot of money on travel. What food related item will you miss most from the land down under? Oh my God. I feel like this is the kind of thing where I'm not really gonna realize what I miss until I'm there, and it's gonna be like really basic things. It's gonna be like my bread, or like UK people do fruit weirdly, Fiona and I have both noticed, so like I'll let you guys know in a few months what I miss most, but the one that I'm worried about is Australian Nando's and also grilled, because I love a good grilled burger every now and then. Did you remember to pack Pib? I sure did. I have no idea where Pib is at this point because I have no idea where anything I own is. It's all in different bags and boxes, but I 150% remember to pack Pib, don't worry. What will you miss most about Melbourne and what are you looking forward to the most about the UK? I've already kind of answered what I'm looking forward to about the UK. I'm gonna miss just like being at home, I think, about Melbourne because like I love the city, I love being in Melbourne, and I grew up living like in the middle of the city pretty much. Yeah, so just being able to go into the city and being able to see my friends and like being really familiar with everything, I think is what I'm gonna miss the most. Also AFL, I'm gonna miss going to the footy a lot. How good is your British accent? Oh, I really love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, but you keep cheating on me, James. That's me being Lydia from Towie. Do you speak fluent Cockney rhyming slang yet? Because they won't let you into England if you don't. Well, I've seen Mary-Kate and Ashley's Winning London, which essentially in itself is a crash course on Cockney rhyming slang. So I guess you could say I'm pretty number 8 at it. What was top of your packing list for moving that wasn't a necessity? Now this is a complicated question because in my mind, anything that I want is a necessity. Once we move in, I'll show you all the stupid stuff that I have packed. I'm gonna have to pay a lot of money for excess baggage. Like, I'm quite worried about it, but at the same time, like, gotta fight for the things you love. Are you gonna basically rebuild Casa di Fatti in Reading, or are you gonna adjust the aesthetic? Well, Casa di Fatti Melbourne edition, my room was very close to my aesthetic, but the living room was basically just furniture my dad didn't want to take to America with him. So when we actually get to choose our own furniture, the aesthetic is going to change. Like, I know what furniture I want, and I know what I want like the living room and everything to look like. We've always known that we were going to be moving soon. So like, we obviously weren't buying heaps of home stuff because we wouldn't be able to take it over. So I think it's going to be the same aesthetic, but just executed a lot better. When you're in the UK, will you tell Zoella and Alfie I say hi? No. I'm just kidding, of course I will. Will the endless scheming continue in 2016, and what will it entail? The scheming has been going on since 1993 when I was born and will continue to go on for the rest of my life. Like, scheming there is no end. Scheming is a way of life. It's all that I know and it's all that I love. So the scheming will definitely continue. I'm not going to tell you what it entails, because if I tell you what I'm scheming about, that kind of undermines the scheming itself. But rest assured, it will definitely be continuing, yes. You should come to Ireland again when you move. Try and do an Irish accent. I will definitely come to Ireland again. The way Northern Irish people say the word now is the same way I say no. So no is now in Northern Irish. Spoon. Cow. There you go, that's some Northern. I know that's not Irish, but it's Northern Irish. I haven't spent time in normal Ireland yet, but I will definitely do that. I love Jedward. I'm gonna be friends with Jedward, by the way, this year. Like, mark that down in your calendars. My little buddy Rat Shackles asks, fuck, marry, kill, Nicolas Cage, Jack Black, Charlie Sheen, which really is getting me thinking. I don't know which one I want to marry. A young Charlie Sheen I might marry. Jack Black I think I would marry, because I feel like out of those three, yeah, I could probably live with Jack Black the best. I'm gonna have to... Charlie Sheen, he's got a lot of stuff going on, so I really don't want to get up on that business, so I'm gonna have to kill Charlie Sheen. Why would you do this? What is your drink of choice? This blueberry mojito from Berlin. Like, that's very specific, but like, I fully intend on going back to Berlin, going to that restaurant and getting it again within like the next 6 months. Watch this space, I will get that blueberry mojito, it was amazing. Also, will you and Fiona come and visit me in the UK? We will come visit you, but it will be at a gathering and not your house, because I feel like in the current YouTube climate, us showing up at your house could be really bad for brand. Will you watch Pocahontas with me and sing every riveting note of Colors of the Wind? Yes. If I were a shark, my New Year's resolution would be to befriend at least one octopus, because I would love to see a shark and an octopus being friends, because I think that'd be amazing. Think of a shark, like a shark being a shark, and then an octopus with all the skills that they have. Crazy. It'd be amazing. So that's my Q&A. I'm terrified to move. Please leave me comments. That's it. Goodbye. Great.